Falcons on December 20th. Wait, no. Southern Alabama, that's Alabama State. Whatever. Anyways, yes, 3-0 for Claire in the Bowl or No Bowl. Number 4, the Edward Jones Show Me State Bowl. The Edward Jones Show Me State Bowl, Bowl or No Bowl.
Oh, I'm going to go with bowl.
That is incorrect. That is not a bowl, although it kind of makes sense, right? Edward Jones sponsors St. Louis's Dome and Show Me State's Missouri.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's why I need to come up with fake bowl names. That should be my new racket.
Get on that. I mean, all you need is one more outlet.
Number 5, the TaxSlayer.com Bowl. TaxSlayer.com Bowl.
It is. It is a bowl. I've heard of that one.
It is correct. Everbank Field, Jacksonville, Iowa versus Tennessee on January 2nd. Do you remember when playing on New Year's Day or past used to mean something?
I know, right? All the good bowl games are on New Year's Day. Now it's just like random.
About
whatever.
That. Claire, you are 4-1 so far. Number 6, Famous Dave's Copper Bowl. Famous Dave's Copper Bowl. Bowl or no bowl?
Famous Dave's. I know the Copper Bowl is a thing. I don't know if Famous Dave's is the sponsor, but sure. Let's go with it, yes.
That is... incorrect. The Copper Bowl used to be a thing. No longer. It is defunct. Actually, I think it might be under a different name now, but I don't know.
Damn it!
And full disclosure, it's not... I have not listed a real bowl, but a fake sponsor.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
Good to know halfway through. Number 7, the Ticket City Cactus Bowl. The Ticket City Cactus Bowl. Bowl or no bowl?
Bowl.
That is correct. Played at Sun Devil Stadium, Tempe, Arizona. Washington versus Oklahoma State on January 2nd. Claire is 5-2 through 7. Here's number 8, Chrysler Detroit Bowl. The Chrysler Detroit Bowl. Bowl or no bowl?
No bowl.
That is correct. She sniffed it out. 6-2 through 8. Number 9, the Vizio Bayou Bowl. The Vizio Bayou Bowl. Bowl or no bowl?
Bowl.
That is incorrect. No,
Damn
I'm
it.
sorry. Vizio is a sponsor of the Rose Bowl, I believe.
Well, screw you, Vizio.
It's all right. No, you still got 6 right in the bank. Going forward, number 10, the Russell Athletic Bowl. The Russell Athletic Bowl. That is correct.
Bowl.
Citrus Bowl, Orlando, Florida, Oklahoma versus Clemson on December 29th. Also one of the more entertaining Twitter accounts of the Russell Athletic Bowl. So you should actually check that out. It is. It's good. And last but not least, see, you are 7-3, so you've locked up a winning record, but just for schnitz and giggles, number 11, the Waffle House Carolina Classic. The Waffle House Carolina Classic, bowl or no bowl?
That's hard. Because, I mean, I could see Waffle House having a bowl, and Carolina is a good place for it. No, I'm going to say no, it's not a bowl.
That is correct.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
So, Claire, you end up 8-3 in bowl or no bowl. You did pretty well.
I rock the bowls, bro.
You did rock the bowls. Although, the Waffle House Carolina Classic, I would go to that.
I would eat the hell out of some waffles right now, that's for sure.
Damn right. Something else we're going to eat the hell out of is segment 4, so we'll be back with Claire-vs-Carlson picks and holiday cheer and all that good stuff. BRB. And we're back for segment 4. Claire apparently wants to choke out a popular music artist. Which one was it?
All about that bass chick. Oh, my God. She needs to go away. Her and Taylor Swift. I have been in a car too much without Sirius satellite radio, and it has shown me that Meghan Trainor and Taylor Swift are satanic, and they need to go away now.
They wouldn't play them if people didn't like them.
and I don't understand.
It's all about them listeners.
Neither of them can sing. It's awful.
I'm not going to lie. I've been a Taylor Swift hater, especially early on when she was like, and my boyfriend just broke up with my boyfriend and all that stuff. But her latest album, a lot of that stuff is pretty catchy. I'm not going to lie.
It may be catchy, but it's awful. And her voice is deplorable. It needs to go away. And her hair. Can we just talk about what is her hair doing? Why?
I know,
Why is it short, shoulder-length layers with bangs? Come on, man. That is just bad. That's all. I'm good. I'm good on Taylor Swift now, thanks.
Speaking of bad, was Claire's picks from last week as Andy got the advantage by one. But I
For
don't
1
care.
week.
This is like my first time I've won since we did this stupid thing. And again, recapping the stakes, we reset on week 13. And the winner of these last couple weeks gets to have a photo of the loser with a little grease board saying, Andy Carlson is the greatest person in the world, or something to that effect. But currently, Claire is leading with 31-14, and I'm at 28-17. We both got Jacksonville right last night, so it's actually 32-29. That's my bad. But, Claire, are you nervous in the service?
I'm just quaking in my boots over here.
You would be quaking in your Nazi stomping Doc Martin boots over there.
I do have a pair of Doc Martens.
You
Don't hate.
would. From like 1994.
No, I actually bought them.
We were just off a tour with Pearl Jam and Soundgarden.
I wish.
Black Hole Sun, won't you come?
Well, I like. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Are you going to talk about Chris Cornell's bangs too now?
Chris Cornell does not have bangs because he is a grown-ass man.
There you go. All right, speaking of grown-ass men, let's get into these Week 16 games. First ones. Saturday Night Football. Get some. Philadelphia at Washington. Who you get?
Philadelphia. Washington is just waiting for their implosion.
I think Philadelphia is going to roll coming off that tough loss at home versus Dallas, and Washington is just ripe for collapse and an ass kicking. Yes. Second game, both of these games look very good at the beginning of the season, but not so much now. San Diego at San Francisco. San Diego still in the wild card hunt. San Francisco not so much. Who you get?
San Francisco is not. San Francisco is going to lose. That's all.
So you got San Diego on the road.
Yep.
See, I toyed with this as well, but Phillip Rivers, I think they're just – I don't think they get it done. Rivers is hurt, and I think they finally get theirs and are eliminated from playoff contention this week. I got San Francisco at home. I think they rally the troops one last time for Jim Harbaugh before he
You
gone.
think?
Before he gone.
You think?
Sunday nooner games, Minnesota at Miami. Who you got?
This is hard.
That's what she said.
Minnesota.
Oh, baby. Welcome to the dark side.
I didn't say I like Minnesota. I simply chose them to win a single game.
See, I think Teddy B, even against that very good Miami defense, who has two good corners, got Cameron Wake, got very solid pass rush with that Vernon guy as well, and Teddy B comes home to Miami and lights up the Dolphins on Christmas week.
Are we really doing this? Is this really happening right now?
This is my love for Teddy Bridgewater. He's back in the hood. I don't know if he's from the hood, but he's back in Miami where it all started, and he has a huge-ass homecoming. I'm thinking at least 5 touchdowns, at least 87% completion percentage, at least 97.9 QBR, at least 0 interceptions. There you
go. Okay.
At least. Baltimore at Houston. It's weird how I always go off ESPN schedules, but it's weird how often our teams are put back-to-back.
It is. It's very odd.
Anyways, Baltimore at Houston, the Justin Forsett Bowl.
Look, I mean, I got to be honest. No, I really think Baltimore wins. I'm sorry. I don't want them to, but I think they do.
Yeah, I got Baltimore on the road as well. Even though, speaking of homecomings, your boy. Not Bae, but your boy.
No, he's not my boy.
Your boy.
He's not my boy.
Is he wearing number 7 again, or do he have to pick another jersey number?
I think he's wearing 7 still. I don't know. Good question. I'll look that up and get back to you.
Detroit at Chicago, where Detroit are 7-point favorites. Who you got?
Detroit.
Yes, poor Jimmy Clausen. And, Jay Cutler, he will eventually just get it done once he gets some weapons around him. I mean, who is Matt Forty? Matt from
Apparently
Tulane?
they don't know. Apparently they don't know who that is in Chicago.
Alshon Jeffery. Apparently all the people I don't know are French, so who knew? Cleveland at Carolina.
That's always happened.
Cleveland at Carolina. Manziel versus, it looks like Cam's going to start on Sunday. Who you got?
It doesn't matter. Cam has started all season, and we've seen how that's gone. At the same time, Cleveland. Whew. Jeez, man. Implosion, speaking of. I'm going to go with Carolina.
I have Carolina at home as well. Claire, we're only differing on one game so far. Hot
Fix
takes.
it.
Atlanta
Fix it.
at New Orleans. Who you get?
This one's like hotly contested amongst the fan bases, and the players are all over social media talking smack to each other. It's pretty crazy.
Not a lot of teeth in this matchup, though.
There's really not, but aren't they still fighting for a playoff spot?
Yes.
So, I guess New Orleans,
Awesome.
if you got to pick one.
Baby, because I got Atlanta at home. I think they send New Orleans to 5 straight home losses. Atlanta isn't terrible, although they have 0 offensive line and their defense kind of sucks, and Mike Smith is going to get fired and Rex Ryan is going to get hired down in Atlanta.
You know what I think is funny is at the beginning of the season, I was on Atlanta's bandwagon and you were on the Saints bandwagon, and here in week 16, we are picking the opposite teams to win in our picks.
Actually, full disclosure, I picked Tampa to win this division.
Did you? I thought you said New Orleans was going to roll.
I did. Not. I might have. Who knows? Green Bay at Tampa Bay. Speak of the devil, who you get?
The Battle of the Bays. But not Bay. B-A-E Bay.
Former NFC Central matchup. I miss those days.
I don't even know what an NFC Central is.
Back before the stupid
I
Houston Texans came in and then ruined everything, there used to be 3 divisions per conference, and it was glorious.
No, I remember. I was just kidding, but there used to be the AFC Central as well. And, yeah, I remember that too. Good old days. Anyway, point is Green Bay will probably accidentally kill Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it's going to be ugly, even though Buffalo's defense is slightly better than Tampa's. Sorry. Plus with Gerald McCoy out on IR for the rest of the year, so bye, Felicia. Kansas City at Pittsburgh. Who you got?
Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh as well. Kansas City looked good last week, except they're playing Oakland at home, so who knew? New England at the Jets. Who you get?
Really? You want me to answer this? New England.
This might be Rex Ryan's YOLO moment. He might pull out like 17 Wildcats and 9 fake punts. It would be so fitting for him to get one last win versus Belichick before he's shown the door.
Yeah, man. I don't know about that.
That being said, I got the Patriots too.
Yeah, okay.
Buffalo at Oakland. Who you got?
Buffalo.
I got Buffalo too. And you know what stinks is that they're playing probably as well as any team in the league right now, and they could end up with 10 wins and not make the playoffs.
Yeah. Sucks to be Buffalo.
It's
always sucked to be Buffalo, though.
It does, and they don't have a first-round pick, and their quarterback situation is still so much up in the air. Oh. What if they traded for Jay Cutler?
Or Johnny Manziel.
Because Cutler's not going to fetch a lot. I actually threw this out there. The Bears might have to give up a higher draft pick to get rid of Cutler just because of that base salary. And so Cutler and a number 1 for Buffalo's number 2. I mean, how crazy would that be?
Could be. Could also
be
be
banana cream pie e-cig crazy.
It could also be bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. But it could also
Wait. I'll pause right there. So you're talking smack about Taylor Swift, but then you'll go ahead and quote Gwen Stefani. Come on.
At least Gwen Stefani, before she went solo, actually created actual music with people. That was creative and inspired. Yeah.